Wits Therapy 5 reality TV shows and the blood of Jesus ain't gonna be able to fix Althea and Benzino. They need to fix themselves first. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Lyf TV. I am Poetry. We are here for a new TV show called Love Goals. It is airing on the OWN network, brought to you by Oprah Winfrey and her crew. This show is going to follow the lives of 5 celebrity couples who are at their wits' end. Now, I originally wasn't sure if I wanted to watch this show because I don't like watching celebrities on these type of shows because I think they're being fake. They've been on so many reality shows over and over again. Like, it's getting really tired right now. Y'all really faking the funk right now. But as I got into the episode, I was like, I may like this. I may enjoy this. And yes, I'm finna be very judgmental as I always am. So just get ready for it. So at first when I saw it, I was like, okay, it kind of puts me in mind of marriage boot camp. This is what the show says. It says, on this show, their challenges range from fame and power to overcoming infidelity, childhood trauma, and communication issues. From the beginning, the fame and power, I'm not sure where that's coming from unless it's with Spinderella. And there's an intense 2-week therapy program that features both insight-oriented exercises and special guests. Special guest. I ain't know nothing about the special guest part. Anyway, the famous couples will face and hopefully resolve their most challenging problems. Okay, so before we get started, let me tell you what I think love goals should be. Now, I first saw this and I saw these couples. I was like, these motherfuckers ain't no love goals to me. You know, sometimes you see couples out there and y'all hashtag relationship goals, hashtag love goals. So when I saw the title love goals and I looked at the couples, I said, who the hell trying to emulate their relationships off of these motherfuckers? These people? Are you for real? No, not me. So I was like, so for me, what is a love goal? So first and foremost, you need to figure out for yourself, not the other person or not for the other person, or you need to figure out for yourself what you want in a relationship. Not what you want that other person to be, not what the other person gonna bring to the table. You need to figure out what you want yourself. Like for example, if you have a propensity to cheat, then you need to let the person know up front that you're not down for a monogamous relationship. Like you like to go bust it wide open for a bunch of different men or women these days. Or you want to stick your little Peter Piper in the pink meaty flesh of a labia or perineum. You know how it goes these days. You need to let them know that. You need to know that about yourself first and foremost. Know that about yourself. This is what you want to do. So that way when you take it to whoever you're going to be in a relationship with, you got these guidelines set. It won't be no shock to them. You're not taking away their option from them or whether or not they want to deal with your monkey ass. But first you need to understand yourself what you want. Me personally, I'm selfish. I want a monogamous relationship with a man. Not one who decided he was going to be a man. Not one who felt he was going to be a man. With somebody who was born that way. And that's just me. Okay? Yes, that's just me. So yeah, that's what I want. I know this coming out the gate. So if I run up on somebody who don't meet those initial criteria, I can say, you're not for me. Ain't no point of us playing games. Ain't no point of us playing games. 2, for you need to determine if you just want a hit or quit it type relationship, if you want a friends with benefits type of relationship, or if you want something that's going to be a long-term commitment. You need to decide that for yourself before you even get involved with somebody else. You also need to determine what's going to feel natural to you in a relationship. If you have doubts, you feel ashamed about letting your partner know what you want or need, or potential partner know what you want or need, then getting involved in any type of relationship may not be the thing for you right now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so once you figured yourself out, what you need to do is then determine what you expect out of a partner. What their partner's going to bring to the table. What you want them to bring to the table. Falling in love with potential is so dangerous. We've all done it. We've all been there. But falling in love with potential is dangerous because that person may never measure up to what you saw in them. And it can lead to problems. The motherfucker be hustling all their damn life. They 75 and still trying to be a rapper. And you saw back when they was 18, oh, he got potential. And you fell in love with that potential. And now you sitting up here like, this motherfucker ain't got a job yet. 75 years later. You know what I'm saying? So you need to know up front before you even get involved with somebody what you expect from that person. Don't try to change a motherfucker. Don't try to change them to the person that you want them to be, or don't try to change from the person who you think they are mocking or emulating. You know, you also can't judge a person based off of somebody else. You know, that you remind me of a girl that I once knew. You know how it should go. It's good to have standards. You know, it's good to have limitations. It's good to pay attention to warning signs if they exhibiting something similar to somebody that you've been with before. But to continuously be mentally saying, blase didn't used to do this, or blase act just like that. You remind me of the motherfucker. Continuously having it in your head, that's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Okay, so once you figured all these things out, communicate with each other. Be clear on what you want and be able to listen to what they want. Figure out if it's something that you could deal with, something you can't tolerate, or something you're willing to compromise on up front. And for the love of God, talk about sex before you fuck. Talk about it. Your likes, your dislikes, as time grows on, your fantasies, your kinks, and stop raw dogging. Stop raw dogging unless you're ready to make a baby. I'm gonna give a pass to the married people unless you already know that you yourself has the propensity to cheat. Stop raw dogging. You don't want to spread your wings and fly off into somebody's bed every now and again. Stop raw dogging. I don't give a damn if you're married to that person. I'm just saying. Anyway, these are some goals. These are what I consider love goals to have. Somebody that is fluent in all of those things right there, right? Okay, so, but as for the show, let me go ahead and introduce you to the cast. We have our therapist named Spirit. I don't know if that's her real name. I just find it convenient that her name's Spirit. She's supposed to be a celebrity therapist. I had never heard of her before, but I'm not a celebrity. Okay. At first I was thinking she was out the ATL, but no, this is set in Los Angeles. And I was like, if she counseled anything like Tracy McMillan, I'm going to throw the fuck up. Y'all watch Family or Fiance, the therapist that's on there, Tracy? No, Tracy sucks to me. I don't know if that she is that way in her own practice, but on that show, I was like, you ain't counseled a damn thing. Okay, I was hoping she wasn't like that. So we got the cast. Benzino and Althea Eaton, who's like to be called Althea Hart, okay, from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They started dating about 7 years ago. They've been going off and on. If we won't use the word, if we don't keep using the word toxic in 2020, they are the prime example of what a toxic relationship is. Baby. Okay, so they started off on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They've been on Marriage Boot Camp. They've been on the Next 15. And I'm like, if they ain't figured out yet that they should not be together, what their problems truly are and how to address those problems, for the sake of their damn child, let that shit go. Let it go. Althea done been on a Y'all Fix My Life. Gee, let it go. I hope that the only reason y'all here for is to learn how to co-parent for y'all little 4-year-old boy. I hope that's all. They have a history of domestic abuse in their relationship. Althea done been in jail twice for beating on Benzino. Let it go. Let it go. So they're not married, but they have, like I said, a long-standing history of a very abusive relationship, verbally and physically. Why they on this show? Good God Almighty. Then we got Dwayne Money Bo and his wife Teresa. Now he's a former NFL player. He played for the Kansas City Chiefs. He used to play for the Cleveland Browns. They've been together for 11 years. They've been married since 2018. He say he's a rapper now. I don't know what he's rapped on or produced on. All I know is he's sexy as fuck. But he keep his shades on a lot. Like in almost every photo they showed him, he got his shades on. And I just don't know. A man that keeps his shades on all the damn time. A woman too. Gets on my damn nerves, y'all. Like, what the fuck you hiding? Why you gotta keep your eyes covered all the doggone time? That porn star, Justin Slayer, he can get it. Justin could get it if he wasn't doing porn as a job, if he took his shades off every once in a while and took them fucking Timbs off his feet. Oh, but that backstroke he got, baby. Ooh, child. I'm telling too much about myself. Let me move forward. But yeah, Dwayne, Bo, he could get it. Oh, he can get it. But he married. I don't like to mess with married men no more. I did that once upon a time in life. I can't even lie to you. I did that once upon a time in life. And it was intentional. Okay, but anyway. I was like, he probably gonna ruin it for me when he opens his mouth though. Usually fine ass dudes like that to me. When they open their mouth, I'd be like, dude, if you just shut the fuck up, you to stay cute. So hopefully he don't ruin it for me. Hopefully he got some common sense. And I see his wife Teresa, she's fucking gorgeous. But she got caught up in that buy a bigger booty movement too. It's kind of odd, shaped like a vintage genie bottle, some shit like that. I don't know, but she's a very pretty girl. Then we have Sunday Carter and Breon Williams. They not married either. Sunday is a former cast member on Basketball Wives. She's formerly married to Cedric Carter, who she cheated on with the former St. Louis NBA player Larry Hughes. She cheated with him while he was married to my cousin's best friend. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and she got a baby out of that cheatation. And Cedric stayed with her for some years, but now they're divorced. She also did a few small roles on Soul Plane, Bringing Down the House, State Property 1 and 2. She was also on Marriage Boot Camp with Cedric on the same season that Althea and Benzino was on there. What else has Sunday done? I think that's pretty much it, or at least that's all I know about her. She had loose fucking cannon. When she was on Basketball Wives, she got on my god doggone nerves. I think her and Drea got into it. She ended up with a black eye. I remember that. I remember she ended up with a black eye, and I think it was Drea. Anyway, then we have Deidre, DD, Spinderella Roper, formerly of Salt and Pepper. When they said she was leaving the group, I was like, what the fuck is going on? She ain't gonna be with Salt and Pepper no more? Yeah. So she's dating this guy named Quentin. They call him Q. Quentin Coleman. He's a comedian. And they got engaged February of 2019? February 2019. Yeah, February 2019 they got engaged. But they've been together for a little bit over 6 years. Last but not least, we have Coolio. The Gangsta's Paradise. It's the best song he's known for. Anyway, Coolio, whose real name is Artist Leon Ivy. He don't like to say that. He's a rapper, a chef, a producer, an actor, and his fiance Mimi Ivy. Now they've been on Celebrity Wife Swap, but they ain't married either. She's still his fiance. She's like the classic Chrissy and Jim. They ain't gonna ever get married, I don't think. They just gonna be engaged forever. And the Lord Jeebus, Coolio's hair is killing my vibe. Like, come on, bruh. It's time to let that go. You too old for those styles now, bruh. For real, it's time to let that shit go. Okay, so the show is originally gonna appear on March 7th. The episode that I just watched is kind of like the casting special. It was a good way for us to meet the cast without them just sitting in a chair, telling us about themselves. This was a good way for us to meet them. So March 7th, they're going to start with the regular episodes, and we're going to be here reviewing it every week. So welcome to Therapy, which is the name of this casting special. Let's dive in, shall we? So like I said, we sit in LA. Everybody's riding up there too, and they talking about what they expect from each other in this counseling session. Dwayne and Teresa's main issue is that he don't know how to set boundaries with his homies. That's the biggest issue. Like, he one of them dudes that get a crew or have a crew that's been riding with him since knee high to a great. And he want to bring all of them along with him. You know, if I eat, you eat type of situation. The problem is the motherfuckers don't never go home. They never go home, and Teresa is fed up with it. Like, she wants space for her family to develop and to grow without all the other people being involved all the time. But like I say, he feel like, you know, hey, if I eat my homies, you can't leave your homies behind. I got up out the hood, I'm gonna take them with me. That's how you feel about it. He like, I'm a shining example of what they aspire to be. They see us and see relationship goals, and she like, how the hell they gonna ever have a relationship if they always up in underneath you? You or they late relationship. They fall asleep next to you. I have a problem with that. I would. They wake up and eat next to you. They laugh when you laugh. Y'all together. Okay? So I'm like, he don't see her. He don't understand what she's talking about. He don't feel like, you know, it's a problem. I don't see what the problem is. Bruh, your homies are moochers, man. They moochers with no respect for your family, your wife. They're moochers. Any real friend will realize that they overstepped their bounds a long time ago. And they probably think the shit funny when she complain about it. They probably think the shit funny. Okay, next we got Benzino and Althea, baby. They don't even like each other. I was wondering, why are they here together? Because she's supposed to be dating L.A. Reid's son, Antonio. They supposed to be on the verge of getting married. Why she ain't here with her new fiance? She here with Benzino. But like I said, please let this be about their son. They got a 4-year-old together. I'm like, they gonna be exhausting. I'm telling you. They already beefing on the ride over. Already. After she looking cute and shit, right? They should not be around each other, y'all, at all. Like, get little man. Drop him off at the other parent's house. Call me when he ready to go. Discuss him. And that's it. That's all we need to do. Boom. Therapy over. We don't need therapy for us. Y'all just need to learn how to co-parent. That's it. They got so beefed up over who made the most money, who put her on, who brought her up, you know, everything he done for her. You's a gold digger, that I's a gold digger, you know, shit. She ain't fucking with no broke niggas, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway. They started their relationship out on Twitter. He was already on Love and Hip Hop. He reached out to her on Twitter, asked her to come on the show. Okay, that's how it supposedly went down. But she had already been a buzz down for 2 other guys on the show, trying to get on the show. And you know, she was already working the industry. She was already an industry hoe before Benzino came along. He was the sucker that bumped his head. And now they both broken and bitter about the situation. Then that nigga said, oh my God, he said, you the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life, and I wish you would die. He told the mother of his child that he wished she would die. Really, nigga? The mother of your child. She ain't try to kill you, far as I know. That's the only reason I can see you wishing death upon a motherfucker, because they tried to take your life. Baby, he jumped out the car. He said he was done. He didn't even want to do this show no more. We in the opening fucking credits, y'all. The opening credits. 2 weeks of therapy ain't gonna fix them. 2 weeks of therapy, 5 reality TV shows, and the blood of Jesus ain't gonna be able to fix Althea and Benzino. They need to fix themselves first. So then we got Spinderella and Q. Like I said, Q is the comedian. And just from his intro, I knew he is threatened by her fame. So maybe that's the fame and power, like I said, opening up. He threatened by her fame. He's a comedian, but don't nobody really know him. For real. He's like, you know, they knew who Spin was when she walked in, and maybe I was just her handler or something like that. Her light too bright for him. Okay? And you will forever be Cinderella's man, sir. You will forever be her man as long as y'all together. She is the bigger name. Sorry that you don't like that. You know, fucking, you have to get over that shit. You're not on her level professionally. Just not. It's not like you Jay and Bay, you know what I'm saying, who still, their names speak for themselves. If she was with Ricky Smiley, a comedian, then maybe, you know, I could see you having your own identity, but you small potatoes compared to Spinderella. You Spinderella's man. Sorry you don't feel that way, bro. They said they've been together for a little bit over 6 years, but he had just proposed a few months ago. So they must have taped the show last year in 2019, because I know they got engaged back in February before she even broke up with the group. So Spin, she says she's taking on a lot of responsibility for the problems in the relationship, because she shuts down when shit gets hard, and that's a problem for him. He need her to be open and talk and communicate with him. I think that's a problem in any relationship, even in friendships, you know. So the couples are filing into the house, introducing themselves. And I noticed that Dwayne wasn't sitting next to Teresa. Told you I'd be paying attention to body language. I mean, she had that big ass suitcase sitting next to her on the couch, right? But he still had room to get over there by her. But then she questioned Benzino when he came in about why he was sitting so far apart from Althea. You ain't sitting next to your man either. Well, Benzino and Althea, like I said, I expected them to be on opposite sides of the room, for real. Shit. At this point, he wasn't even in the room. He was outside, you know, taking a breather. And they like, Althea, who you here with? You got an invisible man or something? Where the heck he at, you know? I'm like, you know, good and God not going well. This whole conversation is going to get underneath Benzino's skin. You already know. And you going to pretend he not even there, just talk about him behind his back. It's not going to end up well. It's not going to end up good. Benzino come in and like, oh, Spin like, I know him. And he like, you know, I'm just chilling. You know, sometimes the best thing for anybody to do is to not say nothing at all. Try to avoid confrontation and humiliation. And I was like, well, he said the word humiliated. Here we go. You don't think that I'm humiliated too? You don't think I'm humiliated when you calling me a gold digger? I'm the mother of your children. How am I supposed to feel? Boo. Don't you know just want to shut the fuck up sometimes? Althea, shut the fuck up right now. That's how I'm feeling. Like, Spin is like, I'm just trying to figure out how he doing right now in this moment, baby girl. And she injected lighter fluid into the smoke, trying to see if there's a fire. Let that fucking flame blaze up and send your fucking eyebrows off, because that's what's going to happen when you and Benzino go at it every freaking time. You didn't even have to add your 2 cents to the conversation. It was understood. He was not trying to argue with your monkey ass. At least right now. Maybe later on, but right now, chill the fuck out. Kid was like, oh shit, they don't get along at all. He looked over his Spin like, we gonna make it, girl. We gonna make it, shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, how you think your shit fucked up and then you see somebody else who worse off than you like, shit, I'm good. That's why I'm fat now, I'm telling you. Because I seen people that was more obese than me, that was around me in my circle, and I was like, shit, I'm fine. I'm better. I ain't like that. You know, so I just got comfortable in my skin. But Dwayne was like, fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Shit, at least for the kid. Jesus is up there like, dog, it's above me. This right here, it's above me now. Shit. Okay, so next up, Sunday and Breon. They come into the room. Give me a moment. Couldn't see my timer, y'all. So Sunday and Breon come in. She walks to the house and she sees Benzino. And she like, oh, dear God, here we go again. Lord Jesus, not now. Like I said, she was on the same season as Marriage Boot Camp as Benzino and Althea. And I'm not sure if that's when the rumors start spreading, but apparently Benzino said he smashed her. Okay? Was supposedly ain't true. Althea, though, she happy to see Sunday there. She like, at least it's somebody I know. Like, hey, girl, hey. I see you moved on. And Sunday like, I see you didn't. You know what I'm saying? No, I moved on. I was like, okay, but you so bitter. You so angry. You got some type of feelings for the dude. You don't be that mad about somebody that you don't have feelings for. He got underneath your skin too. Boom. Yes, he did. Okay, so anyway, Sunday and Breon, they've been together for 8 months. It's all fresh and new, right? And it's odd to me that Sunday didn't know how long. She was like, I think about 8 months. He like, we've been together 8 months. He knew. He said we fresh just like a baby. So Spin said, wait a minute, 8 months. Why y'all here? Y'all got problems already? Well, for me, I encourage therapy at any point in any relationship. Even before a relationship gets started, I encourage therapy. Learn how to communicate. That's key. Learn how to communicate with one another. But apparently, Breon got holes in different area codes. That's what their problem is. Look, Sunday, from what I've seen, has really low self-esteem and really high insecurities. She's threatened by any woman, in my opinion. Yet, if your dude is always surrounding himself with a bunch of thotties, he got some insecurities about himself too. Like, who you flossing for, bruh? Who you fronting for? Why you need so many clingy hoes around you to make you feel like you somebody? I mean, at some point, you need to set some boundaries and be respectful to your relationship. And he said that, though. He said all the attention makes him feel good. He likes that attention. And Sonny says initially, she was okay with it. See, that's what your problem was right there. See, I said at the beginning, you need to set up front what you expect in that relationship. And if you okay with it in the beginning, with him being around all these different girls and then clinging all over him and Snapchatting and Instagramming with him, now y'all deep into the relationship, now you want to have a problem with it? You was fine with it yesterday? Now you want to have a problem? That's where problems come in. You need to have that set in the beginning. Now, she said there was guidelines. She said there was regulations. We had rules. We had all that stuff. And then he stepped outside of those guidelines and those boundaries, you know. And they already living together. 8 months? That's a problem. That's a problem right there, too. Okay, so Spirit came in. And thank God she made him remove the sunglasses. You know, Dwayne's was already off. His old sexy chocolatey self. But anyway, Spirit came in like a boss, baby. Definitely not Tracy McMillan. Definitely not Tracy McMillan. She let them know, I don't give a damn about who you are, your status, your credentials, not even from where you came from, unless they had something specifically to do with your current state of being right now. I was like, all right, girl, let's get it. Let's get it. She seemed well-rounded. And this is what Q was saying, too. You know, she was a sister with some smarts, got an education, probably a soror or something. See? I don't know how y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Spirit say, whatever you're dealing with, I've probably been there. I'm a married mother of 7. We can talk about sex. We can talk about marriage. We can talk about blended relationships. Whatever. I got you. Trust me. I'm not here to play no games. We're not here to play no games. I do this for real. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to do some challenges, she said. Have some group sessions. Have some one-on-one sessions. So she can get to know who they really are individually, who they are as a couple, and get to the root of what their issues are. Okay. I like her. I like her. And she's one of the reasons why I say, you know what? I'm going to watch this show because I like how she counsels them. At this point, Coolio and Mimi ain't there. Like, the show was set in L.A. Don't y'all live in L.A.? You can't show up on time for the first episode? What the hell? So we get into the house. Now, why in the hell would they put Benzino and Althea in the same room? Come on now. Y'all knew when y'all chosen to be on the show that they hated each other. Production was foul for that. They gonna claim that they didn't know. They thought they was in a good place. And so they decided to put them in the same room. Not just in the same room, but in the same fucking bed. No. Okay, before we get there, we get to the house and we meet the resident therapist who's going to be helping Spirit out. So we got Keandra, I think I'm saying it right, and Stevon. STVONs. I don't remember how you pronounce it either. I'm going to learn it before we get through this season. So Spin and Benzino, they out there chatting about marriage while everybody else getting taken to their rooms. This is Spin's second marriage. Benzino say he still hopes to be with Althea. Are you kidding me? Like, that's where his pain lies, y'all. He is still wishing that she wants him. But she ain't seeing him like that no more. She probably never was for real. She probably never was, which kind of speaks to his point, you know, when he lists everything that he's done for her. He's trying to rationalize in his mind that he got played and she's a that mass manipulator, and he wants her to have guilt about that, you know, over fucking over a good man. But she don't see him as that, you know what I'm saying? It cuts into his core. She like, fuck you, nigga. You know, I did this for myself. You ain't did a damn thing for me. And Benzino is hoping that, you know, this right here can lead them down to a road of healing so they can possibly get back together. And Span is thinking like me, bro, you need to heal yourself first. Heal yourself first. So, like I said, they got one room left to go show, and I feel like, no, we need 2 separate rooms. Benzino had already said he's probably going to be down here on the couch. He had already said that. I was like, here we go. Let's start it off now. Okay, so, petty moment. Althea was walking through that house in her bare feet. That pissed me off, y'all. Why are you walking through this house that you ain't never been in? They really ain't yours. And your bare fucking feet. Put some slippers on, put some socks on, something. Wear your Ugg boots like most of y'all chicks do in the house. And I don't get that either. But still, walking around this motherfucking house in your bare feet. Now we got Althea's athlete feet all over the goddamn floor. Like, really, girl? That was trife. That was trife. Okay, so anywho, everybody is asking Althea about their sleeping arrangements. Of course, Benzino wasn't going to say that he didn't want to sleep in the same room with her because he wanted to get back with her. And I'm like, why, sir, why? But everybody's like, okay, you know, for the sake of the kid, can y'all just work it out for these 2 weeks? And Benzino was like, talk to her. She the one that told him that we couldn't be in the same room. You know, then Althea get turned up. She gets turned up. I just hate explaining myself. Yada yada this and yada yada that. Benzino was like, look here, I can't with this right now. So he gets up and starts to leave out the room, right? And when he gets up to leave out the room, Sunday tried to stop him. Teresa tried to stop him too. Like, let this man separate himself from this animosity. You know what I'm saying? She up here spitting daggers. She up here, well, he the one that said that he wanted me to die and I don't want to sleep in the same bed with him. He the one to keep calling me a gold digger. Like, why you keep regurgitating the same shit over and over again? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, God, dog. Oh. So they keep, like I said, they keep trying to stop him and make him talk. No, I'm with Benzino on this one. I'm with him on this one. We've been here 12 damn hours and it's been nothing but non-stop arguing over the same thing. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired. He leaves and Sunday trying to make it seem like it's his fault, you know, that he won't address this situation and sit there and take that shit. Fuck that. Let him leave. Shit. So Dwayne look over at Teresa like, I love you, girl. You know, I love you. I don't know what the hell they got going over there. Like, for real, for real. Benzino and Althea's situation got everybody looking at their own selves like, we are not that, we are right. I love you. Everybody confessing their loves for each other, looking at these fools like, Lord, please say that ain't us. Please tell me that we don't act like them. That's exactly what they all thinking. Benzino is in love with that damn girl, and I don't get it. I don't think she ever really loved him for real either. I think that she loved what he could do for her. And she thought that she had it in the bag, but didn't realize the real work that a relationship was going to take. She thought that no, he was an older man, she younger. You know, motherfuckers get with these sugar daddies, never realize they got to fuck them. You know what I'm saying? You can only fake the funk for so long. And now you got a kid with him. And he in your life for at least the next 14 years because Zeno is 4 years old. And that just makes your ass itch, don't it? It makes your ass itch out there. And everybody in the room like, what the fuck is happening here? You know, Spin sitting there, eyes all red, like she had been crying, like, I don't know what to do with myself. Everybody is looking dumbfounded at these two people steady go back and forth. And been sitting there like, I don't even want to fucking be here. I don't even want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here. I should have never came. And Spin like, no, this is where you needed to be. We all need to be here, bro. She trying to make it a group thing. We all need to be here. Benzino crying. He done went off red faced and shit. And Althea sitting there like, that's how Althea sitting there looking, okay? Well, everything calmed down for a little bit. This was the moment Spirit was waiting on. She said, sometimes she said, I let the heat, burn and let it simmer down. So she'll call them for their first group session. She's like, okay, how y'all doing? What's good? Dwayne, like, everything is everything. But it's not. It's not. So let's get down to the nitty gritty, okay? Althea and Benzino. I love the way the Spirit just hopped right on into it. Let's not play no games. Let's not pretend that everybody all hunky-dory up here. Althea and Benzino is a problem. Do y'all realize that y'all haven't got to know anybody else's issues in this house? Because y'all so busy arguing and bitching and fighting that everybody around you is trying to fix y'all, trying to help y'all. All y'all been doing is regurgitating the same shit over and over again without trying to understand why the problem exists in the first place. She say somebody can't press no button that don't exist. If the button ain't there, they can't press it. Okay? So all they doing is punching in the code like, whoop, 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 goddamn it, got them. Open your ass up for all that anger and animosity to come out. So now it's up to you to figure out why the button there in the first place. That's what it's up to you to do. So she's like, you're going to hear your partner say different versions of your life. Don't be mad. It's just their perspective. You know what I'm saying? And You can't tell somebody that you didn't hurt them if that's how they fucking feel. You ain't got the right to do so. And secondly, these feelings, they ain't all facts. You know what I'm saying? They feelings. I had to stand up on my chair when she said it. Like, I was like, come on now, tell them, girl. She's like, those feelings are somebody's reality. You need to be curious about that reality. You need to be curious about their perspective. But you ain't finna debate them about it, not about how they feel. And I think Benzino was hearing her just from his reactions. And Althea, I think that she was letting that shit go in one ear, and Althea, just off of her body response, she was sitting there looking like, she ain't talking to me. And Benzino sitting there like, yeah, you know what? I feel that shit. I felt that shit, right? So I think that I'm gonna like her. I think I'm gonna like Spirit and how she delivers this show and this season. So this basically is the cast. Like I said, we didn't get to meet Mimi and Coolio. Why the fuck they ain't there on time? I don't know. But the next episode, we're gonna really get into it. That's when the work begins. Like I said, it starts on March 7th. So I hope y'all interested in this show. I had a couple people said that they was interested in me reviewing it when I brought it up before. Only a couple, but we're gonna see who all join in. I haven't seen any other recaps or reviews on it on YouTube yet. So maybe I'm the first. Thank y'all for being here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Stick around the channel and look through all the playlists for any other shows that we may review. And let's have a good season. All right. Talk to y'all again. Peace.